A joke made about Jada Pinkett Smith's shaved head got an eye roll from the actress, and a smack in the face soon after from her husband. But Valerie Grimm, African American Studies professor at IU, says this kind of comment is nothing new. Black women and their hair have been the subject of jokes, workplace discrimination, and racism for many years.
If that discrimination is based on something that is permanent about me and that gets institutionalized as making me less than, then that is not only a microaggression kind of discrimination, but it leads to a societal kind of discrimination that shows up in the workplace, that shows up in politics, that shows up in many different places where Black women should be and have the right to be.
Grimm says it's easy to understand why Pinkett Smith and many other women are bothered by jokes and sensitive to discrimination based on their appearance, including their hair. She says those comments cut deeper than most people realize.
It's not only that African American women are told that their hair is unacceptable. If that was where it stopped, then that probably wouldn't be very difficult to deal with. Just decide to accept it or ignore that and continue to be who you are as a human being. But it relates to the way in which then Black women are perceived by others.
Currently, legislation known as the Crown Act is working its way through Congress. It would ban discrimination based on someone's texture or style of hair. Grimm says that legislation can help to cut down on discrimination against Black hair in the workplace. But she says even if it passes, it only tackles a symptom of the problem rather than the overarching issue of racism. She hopes to see that change.
We need not be distracted in the sense of thinking that if we say, okay, everybody can wear their hair like they want, that we've dealt with discrimination. We really haven't dealt with discrimination, and we really haven't dealt with racism by addressing a symptomatic example of how that racism is practiced or realized in our society.